And all the time.
Hey guys, I'm here with another Clash Royale video. It's me, Comet Bubbles here, and today I'm actually going to be doing a classic challenge on a new card, deck. It involves the Fireball, the Goblins, the Tornado, the Log, the Electro Wizard, the Knight, the Hog Rider, and the Bats. So, without further ado, let's get right into what I do with each card. So, well, the Fireball, you know what it is, mainly a big target spell card to get value from like 3 Muskies or like just a big horde of troops that are in close together, so that way you could take them out. The Goblins to distract everything, as well as they're quick. Being 2 elixir, they can survive a zap, which is actually really nice. Tornado to pull everything, to the King Tower to pull everything back, or to do a combo with the Tornado and a Fireball. The Log is to get like perhaps the Goblin Barrel or just a whole bunch of ground troops, just the little spell. The Electro Wizard to stun everything, or to reset like the Inferno Dragon or the Inferno Tower. A pretty good combo against the Hog Rider is mainly, let's say you put the Electro Wizard up front by the bridge. So they'll think that if they do like a pre-fireball, they'll miss the Electro Wizard. The Electro Wizard will keep stunning it, and you can use the Goblins to help finish it off, or even the Bats. The Knight is the big tank of the deck. You could use it to just take out like big tanky troops, I guess, or just to soak up damage. But as well, it's a good combo to pair up with the Hog Rider, like Knight then Hog Rider, in case they use a Tornado, so that way the pull strength isn't as strong enough to take it out. The Bats are just like a quick cycle card, as well as the Goblins, but as well as to do chip damage towards any air troops to take them out pretty consistently or forward. Well, that's pretty much the base of the deck, so without any further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, so our first battle is going to be against Yoko Owada from some Symbols clan, I don't know. So I'm going to start off with the Hog Rider. What I realize now is that you guys don't always be so aggressive, because if you didn't know, pro players actually like hold off perhaps even to 10 elixir just waiting for one of them to make the first move, so it's better to be patient and then counterattack, because if you do a patient counterattack, you'll do better. So I'm going to actually zap that balloon with the Electro Wiz, and the Bats help finish it off. So his zap was a bit late on that part, which helped my Bats do enough damage before they were killed just to take out the balloon, which is actually pretty good. So all in all, we survived it pretty well with pretty good elixir wise. So he used the Tornado to help activate the King Tower, which is pretty well. But even with that Tornado, my Hog Rider will still at least get 1 hit, which it doesn't really matter. That's all I really want anyway. So I'm gonna use my Goblins to help the Knight go more forward. So what's good about this deck, like I said, the Log to help take out any like ground troops like Princess or anything really like that. So I'm gonna use Electro Wiz to stun it. I'm gonna help put the Knight forward and put the Electro Wiz right in front. So I'm gonna distract it, but either ways it doesn't really matter, because my Hog Rider should still get 1 hit. Like I said, that's all that really matters right now. So right now I'm just helping him, making him get his cards out of rhythm, which is good about this deck, because even right after they take out like their offensive troops, you could with your defensive troops, you still have enough elixir to just get some chip damage off. So I'm gonna use my Electro Wiz for that. So it's probably gonna put the balloon actually. So I'm gonna pull the balloon back. Hopefully my Electro Wiz just does enough. Yes, it'll just survive that. So I'm just gonna log that. So he's actually using his miner to help take that out. He's actually doing really well. So I'm gonna pull that again. He's not balloons that way. Right now we're guarding really well. My Hog Rider is getting just enough chip damage to help survive. And it still got that hit off. So slowly and steadily we're beating this guy. So So I'm using my goblins. So I'm gonna use my bats. Oh no. My bats are still surviving. I'm gonna push with my hog hitter to help see if I can get some chip damage. I think this is gonna be game. Yeah, this is game. So this guy played pretty well. But all in all, you see how I was just counter attacking his balloon with my Electro Wizard, and then even then I still had enough elixir to get to my hog hitter again and go for that counter push. So that's what's good about this deck. You'll still have some leftover cards to go for the counter attack, and you'll do really, really well. So that's gonna be the end of the first battle, and we'll do another one. Alright, so let's get into the second battle. Let's see who we're going up against. What I found out with this deck is that I kind of had trouble with just maybe golem decks, or actually I don't know. Using his bats to help take out my hog hitter for a cheap and good trade actually. So I'm gonna use my goblins to help put that out. Like I said, you have a good you have log to help take care of that goblin barrel. It's rather better than using zap, because even though, oh man, speak of the devil. So I'm just gonna cycle to my bat and he's gonna use. It was the smart choice actually. So he's gonna have to get really, really good value from this. I don't think I'm gonna do anything. I'm just gonna put my knight in front, so that way if he does put like something like bats, he'll survive. So hopefully the Electro Wizard will survive long enough, which it will. I'm telling you that was not good, because I could just take that out with my Electro Wiz. I'll go with a little counter push. I'm gonna have to. He was gonna get the drop. So this time, if he throws his goblin barrel, I'll be ready with tornado to my king tower. But I don't think that's gonna work. Okay, it still worked, but he did pretty mad damage on my side. So I'm gonna go with a hog rider goblins push. Like I said, deck is really, really cheap. You'll get some good counter offers, and I did. He had to use his archers and bats, but it wasn't enough. What this guy would kill for a log, huh? So I'm gonna zap that actually. This guy's just putting in the same. Actually, no, a bit different this time in placement, but it doesn't really matter. So I guess he's not gonna be going to his golem anymore. Or he actually will, but he messed up right there. Putting a golem up right in front isn't smart. You see, I still had my hog hitter and I still had a bunch to counter push. So he's gonna miss that actually. But I have just enough to cycle to everything and take out both goblins. I'm gonna use my log to help take that out. Missed one goblin, but still it didn't matter. I think I could just overrun him now. Come on, we can do this. 3 crown, guys. Cool. So this deck is really, really effective. Thank you, WapoWap971. Good game and good luck in your further classic challenge. So we did really, really well on defending and then offense. So yeah, guys, let's get right into the last battle. Let's see who we're going to be going against this time. Let's be going against Nanda. Let's see if we could pick up 3 straight wins. We did with the last deck that I made up. I don't know if it was a pretty good. So I'm gonna use my take care of that. I'm actually gonna fireball that because I don't wanna deal with that. But luckily, you got everything. So it sucks that my Electro Wizard died. I hope I'll just to see what he's gonna pull out. Like I said, a hog rider alone is called a naked hog rider. So it's gonna get chip damage actually. Okay, so this guy has 3 muskies. So I'm gonna have to put my knight on that side, but first I have to figure out what he's gonna do. So I'm actually gonna log everything back. So I think all in all we defended pretty well. And that we have ourselves a good, nice counter push. Hopefully he targets my hog rider next. Yes. So this guy doesn't have that much elixir left. We kind of caught him off guard. So we already took out his first tower, but I think this guy actually gave up. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna fireball it because I'm holding off elixir. As long as we defend pretty well, we'll stay in this win. So I'm gonna come. So right now I did a pretty good placement with my knight right there. It's really hard to find out where they're gonna place everything. Considering how he has 2 muskies over there, I'm actually gonna put my goblins this way, and I'm gonna deal with it. So I'm gonna just fireball log everything before he does mad damage, and I got insane value right there. That's what I'm talking about, boys. Electro is gonna survive with sliver of health, but he's gonna get taken out by that king tower. I'm gonna start off going out with a counter push. In case that I was hoping to pull knight, put the 3 muskies in the middle, I just put the knight in the middle so I could distract them just long enough so I could get back to my fireball. So I don't know what they're gonna do here. I'm gonna pull everything back and use my electros to help finish that off. I'm gonna use my golems to help soak up some damage. Just right now, I just gotta get to the final part. I'm gonna use the knight to help distract everything. I was hoping to take out the second tower, but it doesn't look like it. Just need a fireball. Maybe a knight, maybe a knight. Almost, guys, but we pulled off the other way. So besides my deck, if you guys want to know how to use my this deck, I usually post up videos on leaderboard. I've already been doing that for quite some time, so I don't think I really need to make a video on this, but just as well letting you guys know this deck is really good and it counters my deck really well. I played someone using this deck, well, one of my friends, and he countered me pretty well. I mean, I was using this deck just to counter against this one that he was using, but personally I countered him really well, and I got some really good value, even though it's just 0.1 elixir. This one counters it really well, and I believe that this deck might be a better choice. So I hope I gave a pretty well description on how to use it. But yeah, without any further ado, that's going to be the end of this video. And thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'm just starting to think all you subscribers out there, think of a name involving Comet and Bubbles to call you guys, actually, because hopefully you guys will like it. I was thinking of Cometeers or Keep On Bubble On. I don't know. But yeah, or Bubblers. You guys come up with the name and let me know. So yeah, that's gonna be the end of this video, guys. Thank you guys all for watching. Love you guys for all the support. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.
I'm at an all time.